Hey, what is going on? Isaac Mashman here, and you are now listening to the official trailer for Unrivaled Results with Mashman Ventures, the podcast. Now, Mashman Ventures is a public relations firm that specializes in personal branding, and I launched the company on April 17th, 2020. Fast forward to today, we have a team of over a dozen amazing individuals. We have provided results for dozens of clients, and I was talking with some of our team members, and I'm like, why don't we expand into the podcasting world? I have personally had a podcast in some way, shape, or form since 2018, and I'm thinking to myself, why not create a podcast that not only provides value, but also shows the stories and highlights the stories and ambitions and visions of our clients and of our team members. And so that is exactly what Unrivaled Results is about, and our aim is to help you get unrivaled results in your own individual lives. Now, unrivaled by definition is better than everyone or everything in the same field, in the same spectrum. And we're not talking about being unrivaled, trying to beat everybody else and be better than everyone, but rather to be unrivaled in your own individual lives, to consistently be growing and scaling and pursuing new things, and at the end of the day, to be at the top, because we are going to always have a competitor. It's not that we should focus on our competition, but it's that we should focus on competing with ourselves, with the versions that we were yesterday and becoming better today. Now, we are going to be covering a bunch of different topics with this show, with this podcast, and I might not be the only host. The brilliant thing about launching this podcast with Mashman Ventures is we have other team members who can host the podcast too. You might get an episode one day from Chief Consultant Eric Chow. Another episode might be covered and hosted by Mitchell Hines, the lead audio producer, or maybe the lead content creator, El Medi Ayud. There are so many different people on the team who also have talent who can host this show. So that's a really amazing aspect of this, which is going to always, maybe you won't know what to expect, right? And that's a blessing. I really, really appreciate that fact. So one of the things that we're going to be covering is personal branding and business. I want to be able to provide you insights into our business model, into our trainings, and this is information that would normally be off limits. It would normally be information that you would have to pay for, but we're going to be giving you exclusive insights for supporting this podcast, supporting this show, and in return supporting the company. And so that's one area and aspect of topics we're going to cover. And then afterwards, we are also going to be interviewing and bringing the people on the Mashman Ventures team on the podcast to share their individual stories and businesses and expertise, give insights into content creation, give insights into copywriting, give insight into video production or audio production or in personal branding. And so that's also a fantastic way to really generate and create this transparency between us, the company, Mashman Ventures, the public relations firm, and you as the listener, or maybe a prospect, or maybe somebody who's even really interested in working with us. In the public relations industry, there is a lack of transparency, and that is a big reason, a big part why we decided that this show and podcast would be a wise use of time. Finally, I want to be able to showcase the stories, ambitions, and expertise of the clients that we work with. Now, we're not going to be inviting clients on from the past to just talk about what we as the firm were able to do for them. That is something that might be brought up in conversation here and there, but those episodes are going to be focused on who they are and what they have going on. So let's say we're working with a model. Let's talk about that model's background. Let's talk about some of the challenges that that model's been faced with. Maybe they're an actor or an actress or a business owner who specializes in, let's say, running advertisement, right? I want them to tell us and tell you, the audience, in an interview style format, their backgrounds, and maybe some things about the advertising world that you won't know. And so this is going to be a wide spectrum show with a lot of amazing content that at the end of the day will help you progress and get unrivaled results in your own individual lives, businesses, careers, aspirations, and personal brands. So this is the official trailer. Be on the lookout for new content coming very, very soon. And without further ado, we look forward to helping you get unrivaled results in your individual lives. Much love.